How do you help your teen daughter with this obsessive jealousy she has for her boyfriend? Well, that's what we're talking about today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I specialize in helping kids, teens, and families to live happier lives. If you or someone you care for could really benefit from talking to a child family therapist, please contact us at Teen Therapy Center. All our contact info is in the description below. Let's jump in now to today's parent-submitted question on Tips on Teens. My daughter is 16 and has her first boyfriend. It's not going well, in my opinion. I can see her get really anxious when he's out with his friends or doing stuff without her. She's constantly tracking him on her phone and watching his TikTok account for posts. It's not healthy. Comments she's made about other girls in their social circle made me think that she's just extremely jealous and possessive. I understand she's young and maybe not ready for this kind of relationship, but how can I help her now that she's in it? Thank you for your question. First of all, here's the most important thing. Stay calm. Don't react. Be patient. The last thing you should do is try to swoop in and save the day because it's going to be the exact opposite result you want. The more you try to squeeze in there and get her to see that this is a bad relationship and she should get out, the more she's going to hold on to him for dear life. Be patient. Don't judge. Be compassionate. Listen, have really big ears and a really small mouth, and help her feel that she is safe to process through. Now you can ask questions like, is that working for you? You know, are you happy in this relationship? Maybe she'll be open to that conversation with you. Maybe she won't. It's possible if she can't figure out a way to adjust, because obviously her actions are not from a place of health, but maybe talking to an adolescent therapist can help her because they don't have the judgment or the pressure of talking to mom or dad about this. The real core question is, this is a symptom. It's a symptom of something deeper. So the question is, why is she acting in this very jealous, possessive way? And I think when we start getting to that root cause of what's going on with her self-esteem, her self-identity, that's when she will be able to have more conscious choice of how she wants to be in relationships. But remember, this is a teenage relationship. Like the vast majority of teenage dating relationships, this one will end. Maybe with a lot of tears, maybe with some heartbreak, but it will end. And I think it's important that you are patient with that process. If you want to support her through this, if she will talk with you, again, listen, don't offer advice. If she asks you for advice and you say, are you sure? Do you really want me advising you, or do you just want me to listen? She's more than likely going to say, no, just listen. I just want you to listen. But if she says, no, I really want you to give me advice, be very cautious with that advice and do it from a place that there's no judgment, and let her make her decisions. It's a tough place to be because you're watching your daughter suffer and struggle when you know all she's got to do is just walk away. But if you've ever been in a relationship that was unhealthy for you, but tough to walk away, that's the way to have empathy for her, to understand that you've walked in those shoes before. And it's tough to watch her go through that. You can even share that vulnerability if you think she's open to it. But again, having her talk it through is really going to be helpful, because what the fear is, she's going to stay in this relationship way too long, really treat herself unkindly, treat her boyfriend unkindly, treat her friends unkindly. Everyone's being treated unkindly because she's trying to fulfill an emotional need that can't be met the way she's approaching it. It's a big question. Thank you for submitting your question to us. If you'd like me to answer your question here on Tips on Teens, email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com, or you can direct message us here right on Facebook. We love your questions. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Wednesday at noon. I know we started a little late today. Thanks for your patience. But I'll see you next Wednesday at noon. Bye-bye, guys.